Schindler's List is arguably Steven Spielberg's magnum opus. This film, Spielberg used everything he knew to tell a story of hardship and redemption. There isn't one technique, one setup of lighting, one feeling, or one red coat that Spielberg wasn't aware of or aiming for.
Spielberg approached Schindler's List differently than many of his previous films. When planning the film, he made a choice to forego the use of storyboards, which helped give the film a more authentic feel. Compared to his other big-budget films, Schindler's List boasted a modest budget of only $25 million. This affected the scale of the production and meant that it had to be shot quickly over 72 days, giving the film a spontaneity, an edge, and it also serves the subject. Many of Spielberg's usual techniques, cranes, Steadicam, zoom lenses, were not used in Schindler's List because Spielberg felt the film didn't need to be commercially successful, a move that really made Schindler's List stand out among all the rest.
The use of black and white allowed Spielberg to experiment with the lighting. The light and contrast in film noir style enhanced the brutality of each violent scene. In this scene, take a look at the hard and soft light. Most of the hard light encompasses Liam's face. Hard lights are used to give off dramatic effects, produce high energy and tense moods, something clearly related to Schindler himself.
Despite some criticisms for not using color, Spielberg's intention was to always film this story in black and white. Absence of color provides a documentary-style feeling to the film rather than a big Hollywood production. The documentary feel gives a darker tone about horrible events rather than beautifying it with color. Spielberg decided to shoot on location, what gives off a sense of realism and similarities to old newsreels that are gritty and rough. The documentary approach also provides a timeless feeling towards the period because you wouldn't know when exactly in the war the story is taking place.
Some feel that the use of color showed a sign of weakness in Spielberg's confidence in filming a black and white film. It is felt to be a cheap trick used to guide the audience's emotions. While the use of color in this mainly black and white film strongly guides the audience, it is in no way a cheap trick. It actually showed a confidence in Spielberg for taking such an aesthetic risk. Most of the extras blend into the background since everything is seen in a similar color tone. If we were to see the little girl in a similar gray tone, she would not stand out. She would be another face in the crowd. However, when she is shown to us in a color contrasting the black and white, she immediately stands out. She is special. Making this special connection to her makes the audience sympathize with Schindler in her death. Spielberg truly showed maturity as a filmmaker. Stepping outside of the box and taking aesthetic risks is what made the film the masterpiece that it remains today.
Schindler's List represents a profound journey into the heart of a unique man, and as it turned out, into my own heart as well.